7 pounds. The Bobcats trying to finish this duel strong, even if winning is out of reach. It's 21-7 with the Badgers up here, but we're got Zayne Lehman on the mat, the one-ranked wrestler for the Bobcats, taking on Wyatt Ingham for the Badgers.
So glad to see Zayne back out here doing what he does so well. He stayed strong in the wrestling room last year, able to play a leadership-style role for the Bobcats, but it's so great to see him back out here wrestling.
Number 30 in the country is the redshirt senior out of Revere High School there. He's just 1-0 with his win against Morgan State last week as well.
Great pin that Zayne had in that. He said he's feeling healthy. I talked to him shortly after he had shoulder surgery in the wrestling room during practice, because he had the same surgery that I had on my shoulder, so I kind of knew his pain. And he said, you know, it's really not the pain that's bothering him. He says just the wait time and the fact that he can't be wrestling like he wants to. So glad to see him back out here.
As a minute's gone here at 197 pounds, and we're just working our ties and hooks here so far.
Ingham with a nice win of his own against North Dakota State. Had a tech fall, 19-4 victory.
Lehman post to single, but no leg there. See if he can get back to it.
Lehman content to be heavy. Use this newfound weight and muscle mass he's got up a weight division. Wear on Ingham.
He does lay heavy on the head, does Zayne Lehman. Minute 20 to go in period number 1. Coach Bono watching his upper weights with every bit of, detail and, passion that he was watching the lower weights, setting the tone. These guys are trying to finish now.
Yeah, that stance is serious for Bonham.
It's still working in the middle. Are Lehman and Ingham.
Snap down, nothing there for Ingham. Zayne content to just ride through. You wonder when Zayne's going to get some offense of his own going. Hasn't really shot yet.
He's working forward, though. He's certainly avoiding what a couple of his other Bobcat friends have gotten, and that is the stall call on the feet by just not giving pressure.
Yeah, sometimes the slow start is the way to do it. Zayne's always had a heavy style of wrestling, so.
Big snap clears out by Ingham.
I think he really is trying to wear him down because he's really putting a lot of pressure on that head. Trying to take his body off center line and maybe get to a leg, mid-body attack. Just work off of that pressure that you're building on the guy.
As we get through the first period.
Big smile on Ingham's face as Zayne kind of got physical there at the end.
As the official wants to tell them, doing a little too much. Don't let it get too far here.
They seem to be into it, though.
Deferred choice for the Badgers. It means the Bobcats get to go down to start period number 2.
No riding time for either team here.
Lehman is trying to get the first points on the board here at 197 pounds.
Him being on bottom kind of maybe will force Lehman's hand.
As he tried to go switch. Good return there for the Badger. Ingham is 3-1 on the year so far. All wins by bonus. But I'm not sure he has seen the level of competition of Zayne Lehman yet.
Ingham doing a great job at wrist control here. That's what's keeping that grip that he's got, trying to mat return Zayne, and he does.
And Lehman's trying to sit through to the switch position each time he gets returned there. But, again, the wrist control and the tight waist out of Ingham is not allowing that turn.
Yeah, Ingham doing a real good job. It's really all upper body that he's working. He doesn't have any hooks in, no figure fours. He's just keeping a death grip on, and anytime that Zayne tries to post with his hands or, create space, he's all over it.
Pestering on top, the way many Badgers have been today. Coach Bono loves to teach it that way, but Lehman does get out just after the minute goes by, so a riding time at 1:03 for the Badgers, but it is 1-0 on the board.
And right back to the collar tie position for both of these wrestlers. Lehman has the escape point now, so he is at least up by 1.
He's going to have to get an offensive point here, though. That is for sure.
Especially when you look at Ingham with the minute of riding time.
And Lehman should be able to take care of 3 seconds in his opportunity, but
turning around here, looking for the.
I was going to say,
the takedown.
Can't let up a takedown here. He's locked through the crotch and across the body. No danger call coming yet, but that might be a count. Zayne's got to keep his back up. He does, and now he fights back into a good position.
There we go. Nice job there by Lehman. Turns it around, gets a 3 of his own to close out this second period.
And the officials agree that there was no danger call that they were missing in there. It was close, but Lehman keeps his back up just enough, rolls it through. It's 4-0 going into the third period for the Bobcats.
And that's when the patient style of wrestling that Zayne's showing tonight pays off, as he's able to stay patient, stay calm, weather the storm, turn his own attack around, and complete the takedown. But he's got, another 2 minutes here in the third. It's still anyone's match.
He's pressuring hard, keeping his butt to the center is Lehman. He gets the shot in.
That's deep.
But a good job to at least fight back and be square out of Ingham.
Still working on it. He's not intent to let that go, and I think he's in so deep now where he kind of has to.
They're going to keep fighting on the edge, turn it into a stalemate, and Coach Bono trying to tell his guy to get back quickly. Force the official to think a little bit. It's all the head games here with Coach Bono. Quick shot.
Ingham's happy to comply. Right back on offense here. Lehman doing a good job of turning around. Double underhooks now. Has the leg.
He's got the cradle locked up. He's got to bump it to the hip, and he turns it into another 3 points. But a great hand block there by Ingham. Now he's beat the hand, and they're going to give him the 3. He's cut the corner and he's got a minute to work this cradle if he wants it. He could put 6 points on the board, could Zayne Lehman.
Yeah, if he's content to ride this out.
It was broken. Good job by Ingham as he goes big, reach behind, hip toss.
Into the sidelines here at the Convocation Center.
They tell you don't reach back in wrestling. Sometimes you can get away with it, though. Well, it doesn't really get him escaped. Just kind of puts Lehman into a bit of a funk there, getting thrown around. 45 seconds to go. Lehman's not going to be able to pick up riding time of his own here, so he is riding for the 7-0 decision here with 30 seconds to go.
Looks like he's content to just ride out heavy on top. Kind of cutting his hips here. Looks like he's looking for a mat return. He doesn't have a lot of space to do it, though.
The official looking at him. He goes trip to at least get something moving, and the stall does come.
He's going to have to do this in the right direction, I think.
And he gets him down inbound still with 12 on the clock.
Riding heavy on top here, a little high on the body. 5 seconds to go.
Zayne Lehman does make it 3 in a row for the Bobcats as he picks up the 7-0 decision victory over Wyatt Ingham. Keeps that ranking alive at number 30 in the country. And it does make it 21-10 as we move to 285 pounds, heavyweight on the mat. It is Braxton Amos, number 17 in the country.